Hi, everybody, and welcome to SunBurst Tarot. Where today I want to just do a quick weekly check-in uh, on the girls. But what I want to do first is I want to do a weekly check-in to see how Amber's doing and see what's kind of coming up here for Amberlynn Reid and just her week ahead. She's doing her public live stream, or she did it. I don't know. I'm not watching it. I really don't know what's going on. All I know is that she's doing it, and apparently it's a thing. So, woo. Otherwise, just quick reminder before I get into it. Remember, everything that I'm saying is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. No facts here, y'all. Just my opinion, psychic downloads, and the such. So, if you want to use what I'm saying to help form your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions, please do so. If you don't want to, you do not have to. So, with that, let's kind of just get a general energy vibe here for Miss ALR Amber Reid for this week, starting on July 20th, 2025. So this week is one, oh, she's got a lot of money coming to her. Lots of money coming to her. Get that bag, girl. Why is this? Because she's about to get super uncomfy. We're going to have to dig into what this uncomfortable thing is, because from a financial, yeah, okay. She's having to get out of her comfort zone, do things that she might not have expected here in the past. Because from a financial influence here, she is not in the land of milk and honey right now. She is kind of, I would say she's scraping by on money, but she's going to have a good week here in terms of finances, but she's not doing so hot in a general sense for the month of July, because the hopes and fears here is she's super unbalanced. She's inconsistent. Her emotions are a lot over the place. Also, she's overindulging in some of her vices, whether this is through uh, her use of, like, what is it, like weed, or her vape pen, or uh, whatever she's drinking. Like, she is really, or if this is just her overindulging in eating, like she is kind of unbalanced this week, or she's kind of feeling like, oh, shnikes, I'm gonna be super unbalanced this week, because her unseen obstacle here is she's being forced to start a new journey on self, a new journey with someone or something new, and she's got to take her pets with her, and she's got to leave the old stuff behind. Because the unseen obstacle is the strength card reversed, which is she's on her back foot with something. She has a video coming out, or she's got something coming out where it feels like we have to exploit Twinkie, something going on with Twinkie. Twinkie isn't doing well. I just keep getting this feeling with the dog down here, and the dog's reversed. Something's going on with Twinkie right now, but it's going to bring her, people are going to click on the video, and she's going to make money from it, honey. Because what's going for her, she's about to be a star. There's some big news about to be everywhere going on all around here, because here in the past, it's like, yeah, she started a brand new cycle of smoke, mirrors, and the new such of the such. And here in the future, it's like she's becoming a part of a new community, going to a new community, starting up something new, her own following, XYZ somewhere else. I'm going to see in how this is occurring. Let me grab out my little oracle deck here for the girls of the world, and just get some clarifiers on this, and away we go. Yeah, she's getting a lot more money with the earring hoarding collection. This is going to be a week of making lots of money, adding to her hoard, adding to her collection of different things. Why? Because of a breakup, sadness, loss of a partner, loss of a pet. Because from a material influence here, the she's still, is she gonna have like a back and forth about rarity and the stuff of the such. Like, again, she's on her back foot and not having like everything that she's got going on. Because, again, y'all, if y'all don't believe me, I truly do believe she's got some risque X-rated stuff that she's doing on a different platform. And there is, I think, a fear of it getting exposed. And she's also having to do things that she's super uncomfortable with or she hasn't done before. Then that's where she's making a bulk of her money. I truly believe that, because the unseen obstacle here with the pigtails is, again, there's the Fool card, but also with the pigtails is like child regression. She's regressing back to some childhood traumas or old wounds, and that's how she's like kind of coping with things kind of going on around her, because she's still going to the food, eating lots of food issues, because she's going to get the crown back this week. She's getting the crown back this week in some way, or at least for a short amount of time, it feels like. Because here in the past, she's been looking where everybody else is, pocket watching. Sorry, these cards aren't super, super good. Because here in the future, yes, she is going to outrage, community trolling, shrimp gate here in the future with the Hierophant. She is going to upset the community very, very much this week. Like, she's turning it, like, that's kind of the general vibe for this week is she's going to make money some way, somehow. She's going to get some more community outrage going, and we will see how that goes. But she is getting ready to pop off this week with money, and not just with money, but with her views and her videos and news that she wants to share with the community. So I'm just going to get, is there anything else we'll get for what else is kind of like something going on this week for Amberlynn Reid? What else is kind of going on for her week? And then, what else is going to be going on for Miss Amber's week? How is her week kind of shaping up to be? How is Amber's week shaping up to be? Again, here's that Fool card. Starting new journeys. And speaking about truths or things that she's been wanting to speak about for a while. We're cutting away old storylines through the BS. I feel like she's also going to try and bring receipts about something, because she's trying to get back to her Heidi, like on her high horse. She's trying to make a comeback onto YouTube this week, where she's going to make a strong performance in making money. It's like she's kind of looking at the end of the month. What can I do for these last 2 weeks ish to get that money back up? Because the hopes and fears is like, I'm going to start something new. Page of Swords. Let's fight. Let's light the torch. Get something going. Because the unseen obstacle here is she's super unbalanced and inconsistent still. A lot of that inconsistency is still popping up, where it's like, shouldn't I? It's like she's just struggling to commit. As again, more major arcana, the same ones from that last spread. Negative influence here. She has to get out of her comfort zone. She has to push herself to have what she wants. Because what's going for her is who's backstabbing and betraying her. There's something new pieces of information, communication coming in from other sources, whether this is directed at Amber's particularly or not, but it feels like we're going to have a whirlwind of some information coming up this week for her. Because here in the past, all about wanting to sit on her money, having her throne, everything, and then here in the future, this is legal issues sometimes, but also it's just like she wants to sit on her throne and like talk down to other people. This card I've also seen as, I've been seeing this King of Swords for a really long time too, where someone has information that they want to release on her and they want to talk about and are getting ready to talk about. And there is potential legal consequences to it. That's what I'm seeing here. There's communication of some sort coming out here from Miss ELR. I'm going to grab my other just regular tree. It's not like a tree deck, but it's like my other clarifier, not Girl World specific. But I do want to take a look into just some other information that we can get here for Amberlynn Reid's month, or not month, but week. So what else can we get here to clarify some situations this week. What is some other things that we can get here to clarify this week? Yep, she's stepping up. She's starting something new. She's going on a new journey this week, ascending to the next level of whatever that may be, climbing up the ladder, going up to the next rung, because she's gotten breaking news. I'm sorry. There is something big news coming out for her this coming week. She's trying to be strong, protect herself against other people. However, her hopes and fears is like she's got some timelessness, limitless potential. She's starting off a new cycle. I would even say she was ready to go at another reaction channel, because the negative, or I should say the unseen obstacle here, is she is trying to manifest personal power, magical intention, but she's inconsistent with it of what she wants. So I'm seeing it as like spirit's like, well, what do you want, Amber? And she's like, I don't know. I want one thing 1 minute and then I want the opposite the next minute. So it's like really confused. There's delays because of the inconsistencies in her manifestations and dreams coming true. Because again, there's messages about you have to do something. You can't stay in the same cycle anymore. Again, one more here. Because what's going for her, she's being very strategic as well, with everything kind of going on. People are being strategic against her as well. She's feeling locked up. Why does it feel like this is really supposed to be up there? And this is... What's going for her is she does have divine protection. She is being protected in some way with whatever how that's going. In the past, she has been very strategic, but here in the future, she is getting really close to having some legal issues come about, or things come out about her that could potentially cause some legal issues. Trapped, locked away, imprisoned with the cage here. Along with that King of Swords, Amber better be careful, as there might be some legal things coming at her. Just saying. That's coming this week. I don't know if we'll hear about that this week. I'm hearing no, but that's kind of the energy of this week for Miss ALR. So that's what I'm seeing. Thank you so very much for watching. If y'all enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions down below. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one. So bye.